Hey up YouTube, it's Theme Park Bazza.
This is Bazza.
If you're coming to Orlando International Airport and you're looking to get a rental car or an Uber, this is the vlog for you. We're here at the airport and we're going to show you where to go, what to do, and we're going to drive you and take you how to get to either Disney or Universal from the airport. So stick around, we're going to have a good time. So you've just got off the plane, you've gone through immigration, you got your bags, and you're going to come on the monorail, little monorail that says, Buddy Dyer says, welcome to Orlando. And you're going to end up here in the terminal at Orlando International Airport. Now the way it's split is, as where I'm standing now, the left hand side is Terminal A and the right hand side is Terminal B. And these gates at this end of the airport are gates 70 to 129. If you're coming in other gates, then you're going to be at the other end of the airport that I'll show you now. So if you're arriving at gates 1 to 60, you'll arrive at this side of the airport with A and B. And then you're going to head down to the baggage trail. I think most of the Brits arrive on the other side where the international terminal is, where they do the passport control. So you've been on a plane for 10 hours, you're jet lagged, you've arrived here at the airport. What's the first thing you're going to do? So after you've taken your obligatory pictures at the stores, we're going to head down. If you're going for Mears or you're going for a rental car, you're going to go to level 1. You'll have suitcases with you, so you're going to want to head to the elevators to get to level 1. Taxi! So what you're going to do is head down to for an Uber, you're going to head down to the baggage area, to baggage claim. So we're going to go down here and go down to baggage claim. These are the slowest escalators in the world. If you have got bags to pick up here coming down to domestic, then you'll see the signposts here. So if you're going to get a ride share, you're going to come down the escalators here from the arrivals to the baggage area. You already have your bags. And then you've got two options. You're either going to go to 1, where, and let me show you where they are. Let's go down. You see these baggage belts are numbered, and the doors are numbered the same as the baggage belt. So we're going to head to 1 or 14, and it doesn't matter if it's A or B. It's exactly the same in A or B. So to clarify, we are on what, Max? Level 2? 2. And we're heading to baggage belt 1, which is next to door 1. So you do keep it simple. And you'll see on every door. Actually, we come outside here. You see the sign is on the door that tells you where you get your pickup. And as you come out, that was number 3, that's number 2, and down there's number 1, which is the app pickup area. Only problem is everybody tends to go for 1, don't they? Yeah. And it gets really congested, so all the cars stop just as they come in. So our advice is, what you're much better doing is walking down here to 14 in either A or B, because you'll see the traffic is a lot less down here. It's not as crowded, nowhere near as crowded, so head to 14 if you can. It's a bit of a walk, but it's the far end of the terminal. Now, if you're going to get an Uber, you go down, as we just showed, you're going to go down the escalators, probably the easiest way, to level 2. If you're going to get a rental car, you're going to want to go down to level 1. And same for the Mears shuttle. So you want to go to the end here and get an elevator right in this back corner, because you'll have suitcases with you. And go down to level 1 to the rental place. So as you'll see on the sign here, we are currently on level 3. Level 2 is where you go for Uber, and level 1 is where you're going to go for your ground transportation and rental cars, and also Mears. So as soon as you get out of the elevators, all the rental car desks are here. Advice is pre-book your car. You don't want to be studying these lines and get very long. But if you do need to go and speak to somebody, Hertz, Payless, Avis, they're all down here. And also, as you saw from the sign, the Mears shuttle is down here. It's the same place the Disney used to pick up right at the end of this corridor if you're going for your Mears shuttle. Get the elevator down to 1, head to the end, and then you're either going to go left and we'll take you across the road to show you about picking up a rental car. But first we'll walk down to Mears and just show you where you get on the Mears shuttle. So just as I said, this is the line for Dollar, which is the red one back there. That goes all the way down here, which probably means these guys all just came in on a Virgin flight. So that's why you need to sort your car out first, because you're going to be stood in a line like this. What you want to go for one of the on-site ones that I'll show you later, where you can just walk straight up and get the car. Otherwise, this will be your experience. If you are going Mears Connect, you're going to come right down here to the end. And then just where you used to get on the Disney shuttle, there's Mears Connect people here waiting for you to check in and take you on to your bus to the airport. Sorry, to the bus from the airport to your hotel.
You have a couple of options for the visitor toll pass. You can either buy one in the local supermarket in Orlando, like I just showed you, a reusable one you can bring back with you year after year, or you can go to the App Store for your phone and download the Visitor Toll Pass app and register for your toll pass. It's free, and then when you get to the airport, come down here onto level 1, Terminal A, come to this machine and it will dispense your toll pass that you can hang onto the rear view mirror. It will save you 80% on the charges of paying cash, and then when you're finished with it and you come back to the airport, you can drop it off at one of the designated drop boxes here in the airport area.
So that's the place you go, on Terminal A. And we walk outside and what do we do, Max? We go, oh, that humidity, we're home again. So we just come out the exit here, which is parks to the rental cars, and we're going to go right across here and show you where to pick up your rental cars. So those are the ones we recommend getting, don't we, Max, because they're on site. So what you're going to do is come out of the level 1, roughly in the middle, walk across the road, and then go and find the rental company that you're hired with. We'll probably go this escalator and show you Hertz, because that's one that we use a lot. So we'll see. We just follow the signs to your rental company. They're either on this level or on the next level up.
Only airport I've seen better than this.
So what you're typically going to go and do is you're going to find like the booth for your car rental company, and then you're going to go and pick up the keys. So there'll usually be follow the signs to yours. There'll be like an area here, or booth. I'll show you. You go and get the keys, and then they're going to point you to a different area to go and pick your car up from. So here's an example of Avis. So those are the desks that I mentioned, where you're going to go and pick your keys up. What Avis are going to do, and it's the same with any car company, is they're going to point you towards a line with like compact, full-size cars in, and then you go and pick basically any car that's in the line. So the trick is that Nick and Lee use a lot is you actually go and if you look down this line, for example, there's many different types of car, and there's a big people carrier there like Nick and Lee got. So walk down the line, look for the class of car they give you, and see the one you want. Leave, you're going to be going down the Helter Skelter bit, and then that's going to take you to the barrier that you may or may not have to show your driving license. Some of the rental car companies have that inside the main parking area itself, so it really depends. I think most of them do now, and you're just going to come to a barrier where they'll give you a ticket to get out of the parking.
going to head out to the south exit, so I have to get across here. And we're going to head as if you were going to Disney, or if you really don't want to go on the busy side. South is always quieter, isn't it, Max?
Yeah, a little bit quiet.
So we're going to go south and head down to the 417 and take that towards Disney, and it will say C as well. Look for C if you're unsure. Speed limit on here is 35, getting up to 45, getting up to 65 when you get on the 417, which is a toll road. But basically you're just going to go, once you're out here, follow these signs for the south exit, past the cell phone waiting area, and then just keep going and straight. And I think this road actually ends at the 417, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it does.
So we won't film a lot more once we're past the airport. If you're flying into Terminal C, this is the way you're going to want to exit anyway, because this C, which you'll see coming up in front of us in a minute as we come over this hill, is the new terminal, and really you're so close to the south exit, it really doesn't make a lot of sense, and you're trying to get too far north. There you can see it. And when we were inside the terminal, you did see the train that runs to C. Though a little while till it's fully operational. So sit tight and join us when we hit the 417 heading towards Disney. So 5 minutes later, you'll see the road comes to an end. Actually, just carry straight on if you wanted to go to left or right.
Goes right.
Yeah, left or right. So yeah, it just ends. Boggy Creek, you come off if you want to go down Boggy Creek. So you just go on this flyover. We're going to get up to speed a little bit now. You should be doing about 65, 70 when you come on to the 417. It is a dual carriageway, and it is has the sun pass that you'll need to go on here. Just going to get up to speed a little bit more, because we are going to have to merge onto this road. I have a crap behind me. He's going to cut me up at the last minute. Judge when you're going to merge in, because a lot of these Americans don't give way to you, do they?
No.
It's down to you, really. So I'm going to come over, probably hang around. This is only dual carriageway. It sometimes goes to 3 lanes, but you can undertake or overtake here, but I tend to go in the right hand lane and let faster people come past me on the left. If you see a sign like this, it has a yellow sign over the lane, it means it's an exit only, so you don't want to sit in that lane. And also you'll notice the road markings become more dashed and then become a solid white line as you get closer to the exit. So you want to make sure that you don't want to do that. 2 lanes normally turn off at both of these. We're going to stay on here. There's 2 ways to stay on here, isn't there, Max? If you're going to so it depends which resort. You're either going to come off at Junction 3 or Junction 6, aren't you?
Yeah.
But once you get past Junction 3, all the Disney resorts are signposted. This road basically takes you straight into Disney and all the hotels in there. So we're going to stay on here until we get to, we'll come off Junction 3, I think, won't we?
That's Osceola Park.
Yeah, we'll come off Junction 3, which is also South International Drive, if you want to go that way as well. Again, options for tolls, as we showed you in the airport. You could have picked up your visitor pass, which we recommend, Sun Pass. You're going to go to the right and pull in and pay cash, or you're going to drive straight through and have them take a photo of it, and then your rental car company will take a picture of the number plate and will charge you. So we're getting near to the first toll. You see the Sun Pass sign. Again, you can stay in the this is smaller than the northern road. The 417 is only 2 lanes, but you stay in either lane. If you're going to pay cash, you're going to drive off to the right, to the toll booths. Now, this is a bit noisy, a lot of construction. They are going to make this 3 lane as well. That's what you're seeing behind me, probably in the shot. There's a lot of construction going on. They will make this like the other roads, maybe 3 or 4 lanes, and probably have a faster lane in the middle. You'll pay more money to go on like they have on the 528. So you'll see this coming up, and then we'll be leaving the motorway soon after. Motorway, I guess it is a freeway soon after. So here we go, you see it's coming over the hill. Your choice, go left or right. This person's going off to pay. by the look of it, at the last minute. If you've got exact change, you can go into the most left hand of those and just throw it into a bucket, or you can wait for somebody there to give you change. And also, if you have Easy Pass, you can actually use those as well, or the Sun Pass. If this is busy, you can use that as well. But we are now, you see the sign coming up, it says Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom is in 4 miles. We are going to come off here to the International Drive one, which is exit 6. So we are coming off 6. It's 3 you would come off if you're going to come off to the other one, isn't it? Those flip before. Yeah. This is going to take you off to Epcot, Disney Springs and World Center Drive coming off this one. So depending where your hotel, if it's around the Springs, you're going to be coming off here at 6. If you're over more on the resort's Animal Kingdom way, you're going to be coming off at junction 3. And then follow the signs as you come down here. You can just follow the signs. Basically, this road you will come off, come down to the lights and go carry straight on. Takes you right to Springs, doesn't it? And right into Disney. Or you're going to come off at junction 3, go down to the lights, turn right onto Osceola Parkway, and that's going to take you straight into all the Disney resorts as well. Yeah. So either way, this is the least stressful way to get to your hotel, but it doesn't make a lot of sense unless if you're in Universal, you really want to go on the north side, but a lot quieter, a lot less busy, and you don't have all the heavy traffic that's going to the I-4. So this is the north exit as we leave the airport, and you've got your rental car. You're going to come out on the right here. I'm driving through the airport, so you're going to come out the left of me where I am here, and so we're going to actually get over. So I'm going to have to follow the 528. So if you're going to Universal or you're staying on International Drive, this is the exit you need to go to for Universal. This is 528 next right. Either lane's turning. We're going to go west or east. Which way we're going to go, Max?
I think we need to go west.
So we're going to follow this little... There's a bit of roadworks here because they're doing the railway. You'll see the signs for the I-4 as well. If you follow I-4, that's the way you need to go. So you see the signs for the I-4. If you see I-4, that's the way you need to go. So we're going to... And it does actually say, as you'll see here, International Drive, Tampa. And what you're actually going to do is be swinging out to the left and getting onto the I-4. It doesn't matter which lane you're in. Either lane will get you there. And these roadworks hopefully will not be here. It's down to one lane at the moment. This is because they're building the Bright Sun rail network. Hopefully that one day will take you into the theme parks. So we swing around here, drop down, just get yourself up to motorway speed, which is 65 miles an hour. As you're about to, if you can, as long as somebody in front isn't doing 20 miles an hour, this happens. But hopefully a lot of this construction will be gone by the time you get here. So getting up to motorway speed, indicate to go on, just check over your shoulder. And I usually don't stay in the far right lane because there's traffic going to be coming on. You can go in any lane, but be aware people can overtake on either side. And what you're going to do is stay on this road right to the end, and you're either coming off junction 2 or junction 1. If you're going to Cabana Bay or the Universal hotels, you want junction 2 to go up Universal Boulevard. If you're staying on iDrive, you're going to want to come off junction 1. It's a Universal Studios, it says use junction 4. We wouldn't use junction 4. So use the I-4. We wouldn't use the I-4. We avoid the I-4 at all costs, don't we?
Yep.
So we would never use the I-4. And especially if you're coming here, just got off a plane, and you're driving here, we'd definitely not advise using the I-4. Where you're going to go off, you're going to come off exit 2, and I'll show you on the map here. That's going to take you up Universal Boulevard, which is a dual carriageway. It's very quiet, and it basically runs all the way up to Universal, doesn't it? It's all, if you're staying on iDrive as well, it's all, you can get to all the hotels from it. It runs up behind the Icon Park. It crosses Sand Lake, and then it goes right up. It goes up past SeaWorld, doesn't it, where SeaWorld used to be? Yeah. And then you carry straight on that, it takes you into Universal Studios. The one we're going to come off is the next one, which is Junction 1, which is International Drive. and that will take you directly onto International Drive with film coming off here. If you just stay on this road and don't come off Junction 1, you're going to end up on the I4. Don't end up on the I4. It really is not good when you first come in here. You can come off in 2 lanes, and a lot of these you don't have to be in the one with the yellow sign on it. A lot of them do have a second turning, as we're going to take here, to take us off. And when you get down to the roads at the end, it's typically 40-45 miles an hour, just so you know. You come off by the Hilton Orlando that we stayed at a few times before, haven't we, Max?
We have. It's one of our favourite
You see
hotels.
what was the Peabody, or now the, what's that called now, the other one in front?
Oh, the Hyatt Regency.
Hyatt, and there's the Rosen Centre that we stayed at for Thanksgiving, and we went for Thanksgiving. You can turn right or left as you, if you want to go International Drive north, you're going to go right here. If you want to go iDrive south towards SeaWorld and the hotels down there, you're going to go left. And it's about 20-25 minutes on this bit of road to get to the airport.
To get to here anyway.
Yeah,
Depending on where
and then you
you're
got your
staying.
hotel to add on. So onto the 528, speed limit is around 65. Again, people can undertake or overtake, so I usually stay not in the right lane. Remember, if there's a yellow sign over that lane, it usually means it's an exit, so you want to not be sort of in that exit. There are 2 or 3 toll booths on the north side going to the airport, so make sure you either have got your some pass that we showed you in the airport, or you're going to have cash to pull to the right and go and pay for that, or you are going to drive through and have the photo taken and then have the car rental company bill you the toll, which, as we mentioned, could be a surcharge on top. So we'll stay on here and then we'll exit once we get to the airport. You'll know when you're coming close here north, because you'll actually see the runway. You go right past the end of the runway on the right hand side. This is where we come off here.
Yes, this is our exit.
You can go in either lane. Again, if you can usually do both lanes on an exit here. I'm going to follow this one for the international airport. A lot of construction around this northern end because they're building that bright rail network. Hopefully that will be gone by the time you come here.
You have to be in the right lane for the airport.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, next right. Yes, we do have to be in the right lane for the airport, as Maxine says. I think actually both lanes go around, and one goes off to the left. Yes, as I say, it doesn't matter which one you have to be in. Now you're going to see the signs for the terminals A, B, or C. Check which terminal you're going from by your airline. You will also see signs here as we're going in that will show you the airlines and which terminals they go from. Check your tickets if you're not sure. So as we see on here, you see all the airlines that are going from Terminal A and Terminal B. If you're going from C, you're better going from the southern entrance, because that one is a lot closer. Speed limit is 35 here, and I'm going to look for the signs for rental cars, and I'm going to get over a lane because I know this lane is going to turn off in a minute, and you'll actually see them painted in the ground as well. We're going to go to B, and we're going to go to the rental cars at B on the way back.
Terminal A.
Terminal A rental return was there. We could have gone to the right to Terminal A return. We're going to go to B, and then we're going to look at the returns for B. People are going to be coming at you from all angles here, so you'll want to just take it easy.
Be on the ball.
Be on the ball, drive slow enough, but not too slow that you're blocking people. And we're going to have to get over into the left-hand lane in a minute to go for the rental car returns. And I think it's the parking as well is in here. So going to Terminal B.
there's economy parking, and there's also the rental cars are going to be around here. We're going to go into the parking because we don't have a rental car. So Terminal B. When you come in, you're going to be going through these helter-skelter spinny things, aren't you, Max?
Yeah.
That they have every time. So just be aware of that. This level is full. You're going to go round and round and round, anti-clockwise when you arrive and clockwise when you leave, and you're going to get dizzy. Or maybe it's the same actually. Maybe you go the same way but up and down. This level is full, so we're on the top level again. We're going to park up here. When you bring your car back, as we just showed you getting in, you're going to basically drive in, and it's kind of a line. You drive your car in, you get in line, you get the bags out, you get the keys out. Typically there's a guy like this gentleman here in this red car will check you in with a tablet, look around the car, check things okay. But literally you're going to drop your bags off, as these people are doing, take the suitcases and walk back down across to the terminal. Whether it's A or B, it's the same. So you don't expect one-on-one service, just get in a line, drop them off. Sometimes there's nobody there. You can do an e-check-in where you leave your car and then just walk away and they do it all for you. So I hope that's given you a pretty comprehensive overview of once you get here to Orlando International Airport, either we've shown you how to go to Uber, get an Uber. We've shown you how to get to the Mears Connect shuttle. We've shown you how to get the Visitor Sun Pass. We've shown you how to get a rental car and leave. And we've also shown you the routes to leave, north and south. And we've shown you returning to the airport north. So then we've pretty much covered it.
Yeah.
So that may have been like a brief period for you. That's been a few hours for us to go film that. So I hope you enjoyed it. We are going to go and treat ourselves now. We've come to the Cheesecake Factory. So we're going to go and fill our boots with, not cheesecake, we might have cheesecake to take back with us. But thank you for watching. I hope this vlog was very useful to you. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe. It does help the channel. Put your comments below, any questions about getting rental cars at Orlando International Airport. And we will see thee later. Bye.
Bye.